$9,202 in trading today, breaking its previous record of exactly 1 cent short of $69,000.
Yes, Bitcoin surpassed its previous all-time high and marking this as the current all-time high. Here is everything you need to know. Both the bull, the bear, the concerns, everything. Now, for what I am personally doing, what I am buying, what I am selling, you may join my Telegram here. It's a free channel, Understanding Crypto on Telegram, or use the link here. Watch out for scammers. Or you can follow me on Twitter. That's the handle. So yesterday I was telling you here on Telegram that the Bitcoin dominance chart shows that we have not seen an alt season yet. All of the pump you may be seeing on altcoins, it's not really alt season yet. So it means some altcoins are still undervalued. Now, what I also mentioned yesterday right here, and again, this is a free channel. You can join it, Understanding Crypto on Telegram. What I was telling you was that the entire move to approximately $69,200 is about 343% from its local bottom right here. That is not so different from this one, which people called the bear market rally. This is 341%. People called it the bear market rally because it did not go above its previous all-time high. However, what people forget is the drop right here, the drop to the bottom. That drop is only 77% as compared to this one that is 84%. So that is the reason why I am not impressed. You've not seen me saying, oh, we went above the all-time high. You've not seen me do that. And you still see me talking about some altcoins. I gave you about 3 the other day here. Link in bio. Now that we have this information as factual as it is, does it mean we are going to crash here because we crashed here? Not necessarily. I am not bearish, to be honest, but I have things that make me concerned. However, I also have things that if they were to play out, then we will see basically the biggest rally ever. It boggles my mind. I'm going to show you right now. So let us start with the concerns and then we end with the positives here. It's good to end it on a high note. What we see right here is USDT dominance, market cap USDT dominance on the weekly time frame. What this chart basically, in the most basic sense, represents is how much USDT is being used to buy crypto and how much crypto is being sold into USDT. So basically, when this goes up, it means crypto investors are actually selling their crypto for this. When this goes down, it means crypto investors are actually using USDT to buy crypto. Hence, this is going down. So if you have reasons to believe that this is going to go up, it means that crypto investors are going to sell their crypto for USDT. Hope you understand. Now, we have these here. These are oscillators, both the stochastic and the RSI indicator. They indicate momentum, basically. One could argue that as they are low, it actually means momentum is low, which is correct. As they are high, it actually means momentum is high, and it's correct, meaning that price is going to continue going up. However, most of the times you would actually find that when it is low, it will eventually go up, which means that, price is most likely going to go up. However, this is on the weekly time frame and this can also stay like so for ages. So being here does not necessarily mean that price must go up. It's just a concern. So most of the concerns I have with USDT, apart from my Fibonacci, which will just make a very long video, revolves around this. When this starts to take off, if price follows it, then we will have some serious problems, turbulence to the downside, basically. But if we put all of that away and look at only price itself, like the chart itself without any indicator whatsoever, but I'm using Fibonacci, of course, we will see that USDT actually broke this trend line that spans right back as far as 2019 right here. So it broke that trend line to the downside. And you would usually expect that it goes as low as this first target, like so. Now, that would actually mean that we've not even begun the crypto rally. According to Fibonacci, the ultimate zone of the breakdown would actually take USDT back down to somewhere around 1%. I can't even begin to tell you how high crypto would go if this was to play out. We're talking, this actually means that the rally has not begun. That's basically what this would mean. Yeah, if this was to play out, it would mean that we have not even started the rally. However, if the oscillators were in the overvalued while I saw this type of projection, then I would be of the idea that, this has a very high chance of happening, yes? But as the oscillators are in the undervalued like so, it decreases the chances of this playing out. So if you invert the chart like so, you will begin to see it a bit more clearly. So you see the descending trend line, yes? And you clearly broke out of it right here, meaning that you should ideally be targeting this as your first target. The last target will be the 2.618 right here, which is also the top of that trend line. So ideally, in a normal world, this is actually what should happen. But the problem is the oscillators right here. They could spell a very bad omen for this thing, and we just retrace back from here and come down here. If we do not hold this as a potential retest like so, if we don't have something like so, or perhaps just go straight up like so, which is what I actually wish that happens, then this would actually mean that we continue to the downside. Now, to the downside means up, actually, because this is an inverted chart, yes? So if we invert it back like so, then you will see what I'm talking about. So going to the downside, as we mentioned before, would actually mean up. And up like so is bad for crypto. However, if we remove those oscillators, then you will see this as a clear distribution schematic right here, which actually means more downside to come. That will be very bullish for crypto. So I hope you see both sides of the coin. I'm not making any opinions. I'm just giving you the facts. You decide what you want. On Bitcoin dominance, which is actually what governs alt seasons, this ascending wedge right here, we've been having higher highs and higher lows. This means we have not seen the alt season yet. The rallies on Pepe, Shiba, and all of these things, well, that's not alt season. Alt season is a breakdown of this one. And we could pose an argument right here that, hey, just as we expected 47 to 48K on BTC from 22K, we could actually be expecting the same type of situation right here. Meaning that this could potentially go as high as 58% and even 63%. So this is still in an uptrend. But if it does break this channel, then it will come as low as 48 to perhaps 46%. That breakdown will be the alt season. The biggest concern with this Bitcoin dominance chart is actually this other trend line from here. If it breaks right here, which is kind of the same thing we saw with USDT, yes, USDT dominance. If it breaks this trend line to the upside, yeah, we will have some problems, assuming that it's just going to come back down. So if I was to hope, I would hope that it rejects right here and starts its decline. That region where it is currently is the 0.5 Fibonacci level. That 0.5 Fibonacci level also coincides with the trend line that we just showed. So I don't really trust the 0.5. If this was the 0.618, I would be more confident that we're going to reject from it. But since this is the 0.5, I can't really say for sure that we are just going to collapse. But ultimately, if we were to collapse, then we are headed for the 48 to 46%. That will cause a massive rally on all coins. This information actually means that as it continues to go higher, it only indicates that a lot of altcoins are undervalued. The rally on Bitcoin does not mean it's too late for altcoins. It's only too late when you look at it from the Bitcoin dominance perspective. I actually caught the bottom of another one 2 days ago, and if you're on Telegram, you would know. At least I hope the analysis is right, and that's actually the bottom for it. Now, what I've noticed all throughout this 2023 and getting into 2024 is that the Bitcoin dominance is strongly correlated with its price. So as price goes down, if it's going down slowly, some of that money will actually be going to altcoins. So some of them will still pump. This explains why some altcoins are higher or close to their prices when Bitcoin was at 25K. If you look at something like Mana, for example, when Bitcoin was at 25K, Mana was at somewhere around 69 cents. It's currently lower than that. Lower than when Bitcoin was at 25K, and Bitcoin is currently at 67. So some altcoins are still undervalued. It's still time to be accumulating some of them. Not Arbitrum, by the way. It's having about something billion coins being released in days to come. I made a video about it right here on the YouTube channel, Understanding Crypto on YouTube. They have a big unlock coming. Be very careful with Arbitrum in the next couple of days and weeks. On Bitcoin itself, I doubt that this was the ultimate top. A lot of people will just go short here, thinking that it will happen like it did in 2019. Yes, of course, we may still retrace, maybe even go back to 50, 54 or something like that, but I doubt that this was the ultimate top. I think this may actually be playing into my bull market scenario. Follow here.